What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at Keon Coleman, wide receiver out of Florida State. Now, I mentioned in one of my comments that Romo Dunze would be up next, and so I recorded the whole Romo Dunze video. Got to the end, I was doing like my end outro, internet crashed, lost it all. So that's very frustrating. So I'll probably redo that one after Keon Coleman. Might do another video. It just sucks. I was gonna do it right after, but I really didn't feel like it, because I mean, put in all that effort. It was like a 40 minute video, and then it's just deleted. So that really killed my mood. But so we're just going to Keon Coleman. I really do like him. Started off real hot against LSU, 9 catches, 122 yards for 3 touchdowns, but kind of cooled off as the season went on. I mean, Jordan Travis's injury towards the end probably had an effect on that. But started off real hot, kind of cooled off. But I do like him a lot. I've seen his highlights. I mean, week 1, I saw his highlights on Instagram. But this is what he looks like at a glance. He's pretty tall, 6'4", 215. Might measure in at like 6'4". Maybe he could put on a little bit weight by the combine. But, I mean, we'll see. And once again, one of these pictures will probably be the thumbnail. But yeah, Michigan State transfer. I think that's a tongue twister. I'm not sure. Michigan State transfer exploded on the scene this year. This does not look like him. This guy looks a little bit different than this guy. But yeah. Anyways, 6'4", 215. Like I mentioned, LSU game. We'll be watching that one. We got Clemson, where he had 5 catches for 86 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Wake Forest, where he had 7 catches for 66 and 2 touchdowns. I was going to try to find the Syracuse game, but I couldn't find any film like just the offense or anything. I could only find like highlights, full game, or the condensed game. And for the sake of time, we'll just do these 3. And this one, the Clemson one's pretty short. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So we're number 4. He's looks to be in the slot right here. Just turf tape. Alright. Not much to break down initially. Judging by his highlights, seems to be very much a go up and get it type of guy, and I've always loved those guys. That's why I loved Rashee Rice a lot. He had this one game. Who was it against? He had like a crazy catch where he jumped so high when he landed he got hurt. I loved Rashee Rice. When the Chiefs picked him, like, I'm a Chiefs fan, and when we picked him in the second round, I was jumping up and down and screaming. That's the one guy I wanted in the whole draft, and we got him. And he turned out pretty good. That was a throw on the run by Travis. Kind of overthrows him a little bit. Goes in motion outside, kind of a wheel slant. Did he catch that? Oh, I cannot wait to watch Johnny Wilson. He's like 6'7". I cannot wait to watch this guy. I'm probably gonna fall in love. I love like freak athletes or freakishly tall people. I'm like a woman. Goes outside. Okay, there's Johnny Wilson. So yeah, lined up in the slot once again. So it seems to be like kind of a tall slot kind of guy. Lined up in the slot. Goes outside. Finds the soft spot in the zone, so I do like that. I don't know if that was his route, but instead of running into the defender there, he stopped. And I don't know if that was his intended route, was to just be like a little curl, but sees that he's that guy's responsible for him because he's in that zone. So instead of keeping running this way, he just kind of sits in that soft spot. So goes in motion again from the hash. Fakes inside, then goes back out. That's rough. I don't know if that was really catchable. I don't think they were on the same page there. We'll go slow-mo. Shoot. Yeah, we'll go slow-mo to see if it just hit his fingertips or what. So kind of sees it late. Has to adjust. Kind of just gets through his fingertips. Not going to be too mad about that one. I didn't see where he was lined up, but he's just blocking. Okay, I like that block by 7. Oh, he wasn't even on that side. Shoot. I believe this is him because he had the turf tape. So if that's him, he's lined up outside. That's not him. Jordan Travis is him. I do like Jordan Travis. I think he's older, and then he got hurt, obviously. So he's going to be, I think he'll be a pretty solid day 3 pick, maybe late day 2. He'll be like a Dorian Thompson-Robinson last year. One of those versatile guys with a great arm that don't really have the accuracy on point, but they could be a solid developmental backup. So he was at the bottom of the screen down there. Kind of lost him in the film. Johnny Wilson. Great blocking by Keon Coleman there. Truly elite blocking. Oh, he's getting him? Well, you can either help him or just stand there. And he just stands there. So, he's still standing there. Dude, find somebody. Like, come on. He's pulling oh, who did that? Was that Chase Claypool? No, it was George Pickens. So, pulling a George Pickens. I mean, Johnny Wilson just looks massive. I mean, look at him. That guy's big as hell. I don't know where he is. I think maybe he's at the top of the screen over there. Yes, he is. A little in route. Good move. Okay. And he takes it all the way. Okay, yeah, so they'll show the replay. Soft coverage. I don't know if it's man or not, but he's about 7 yards off. And he just kind of in, like not a hard cut, just kind of curves it in and catches the ball, brings it into his body, ready for the contact, gets past it, outruns it, great move, makes him miss. And, I mean, just get the ball in his hands. So, he's got 2 more touchdowns coming up. Ah, Johnny Wilson. Gotta catch that, man. See, I guess we can kind of watch both, but I might do an individual video for Johnny Wilson. Not the best blocking, but, you know. So, they're going bunch trips on the right. He's kind of doing... in the Rome Odunze video that got deleted, I mentioned that he kind of stares at the ball, and it seems like he kind of does too, instead of looking at the defense and reading it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, it looked like 12. It looks like a lot. But they got bunch trips. He's the third on the inside. Oh, it's a run play. Okay. Well, at least he tried to block somebody there. Is that him? No. Good play. Okay, tight end. Oh, he was on the far outside. I think he's at the bottom down there. Is he going to block? No, he's not. Goes in motion, gets his momentum built up. Looks like he got taken away there. Because, I mean, that's Travis's initial read is, do you make that pass? Because he's going in motion. He's looking at him. He's ready, watching the ball. And so he's taking off. It's probably a vert from the looks of it. And Travis's eyes go straight there. Sees that it's taken away. Goes to his next read. So he got covered in some way there. I don't know if it was the corner or the safety came down potentially. Okay, yeah. So Travis is looking at him. Sees that he's taken away. Moves on to the next guy. Keeps moving. So I like the way he went through his progressions there. I just noticed it on that play, so I brought it up. Inside, deep slot. I don't know if that's a term, but I guess it is now. Sorry. Kind of setting up a fake little screen there. Kind of just a little jailbreak. Although a jailbreak, he'd come back some more, but he just kind of stopped. Kind of a stay route of sorts. I don't know if I love that or hate it. He's kind of really bent over there. But goes in motion. Little wheel. Dude. Oh, you hate to see it. I just want a big guy like him to just be dominant. Like a Mike Evans. So they set up the little wheel slant, which is not fun to cover. Or to plan to cover. Bottom of the screen. Little jailbreak. Dude. What are you doing here, Jordan? Okay, so little screen. He comes back. His job is to block him. And I mean, at that point, you just throw it away. There were too many defenders there to ever throw that. What was that? What was that running back doing? Okay. Trey Benson, get it, I guess. Happy feet. Okay. At the 1 yard line. Goes in motion. He could go a little bit harder in that motion. I mean, he just kind of jogging. I know that's not his top speed. Slot, no. Outside guy. A little quick out. Good catch. About even with the hash on the left side. A little mesh concept there. Runs across. Oh, he got lucky there. And see, this is why, these are some of the flaws of Jordan Travis. I mean, he gets under pressure and he just tries to get it out instead of just taking the sack. And that almost cost him. Comes in motion, lines up his little stack, sets up the screen, does not end up working. Just wasn't blocked well by the other guys. See, but he's a good runner. Coleman didn't really do much. Just kind of ran a little fade corner. I mean, he was wide open, though. I don't know why he fell. I think he slipped. He didn't cut or anything. Lined up on the outside. Gets lost in the film. Oh, look, he caught one. Okay. Making a miss. Great blocking. I mean, there wasn't much to do there. Just nitpicking, but... Okay. Where's he at? I think he'll be on the right side. Okay. He's in the slot from the looks of it. Going to the other side. Dude. Was that... I think that was 6. All these guys are wearing turf tape, so it's hard to tell. Wish they had something to identify better, like a number on their jersey. Lined up on the outside, bottom left, or bottom of the screen on the left side. I don't see him anywhere. I think he maybe got a breather. Man, good hit. Don't see him. Is that him? Yeah. Alright, outside again. Press coverage. Elite. No, there's nothing he can do there. There's no point in just blocking him out that far. I mean, good fit for the Eagles. No. What is this? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And yeah, these are the plays that make me just fall in love with a guy. Pause. So everybody else is kind of jogging their route. And so you can tell, well, they're not really, but this guy especially just kind of jogging, little stutter step. And they're just setting up the one-on-one here, so he can't take away both of them. They both can't take away him. So they set up the one-on-one, just throw a jump ball, go up and get it. And, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. That's just about as good as it gets. I don't think he bobbled it. He might have, but, I mean, oh, that's ridiculous. Yeah, and he does make the play. Great play. Amazing. And those kinds of things, like, that develops. Like, there's certain things that might not translate well. I didn't mean develop. I meant translate. Like, for example, like a running back breaking tackles in college is different than a running back breaking tackles in the NFL, because the college guys are mostly more unathletic than NFL players. I think that's fair to say. Most of them are a lot lighter, but I mean, you get to the NFL, that's grown ass men. Like, those are harder to break. So a running back who's breaking a lot of tackles in college, that might not translate as well to the NFL. But jump ball, I mean, unless you're going up against a freakishly tall corner or safety, that's just who can jump higher. And yeah, okay, the NFL guy probably can't because he's in the NFL. But I mean, when you're both in the air, it's just natural ability of coming down with the ball, and that's what he did. So that's going to translate usually a lot better than other positions' assets. So it lines up on the far left. Looks like he got taken away. I like his mobility in the pocket. Ooh, PI. Kind of the slot, jogging, blocking. Okay, you love to see it. I don't know if he got pulled there, but he ran hard to block. And that's all you can ask for from your receiver. That's not so much. Takes a play off. Not a huge fan of that. See, but that's something. At least you're playing with aggression. You're not just jogging at him and playing patty cake. Like, yeah, you're kind of jogging, but when you get there, you hit him. That's at least something. Far outside, sets up the screen again. Fights for the first down, but just a little short. I don't see him. Oh, no way. Throw it away, dude. Throw it away. Okay, or not. Oh, no way. Johnny Wilson caught one. Yeah, that's a great play. I don't know who number 5 is, but that's great. And I love Jordan Travis going up to block. Another thing of Dorian Thompson-Robinson, because that's what he would do. There would be runs like he'd hand it off to Charbonnet, and he'd just run out ahead of him and block for him. Like, when a quarterback's doing that, that just shows you their passion for the game. That they don't care what happens. They're going to do all they can to get as many yards on the play as possible. Nothing. Elite blocking. These are some stout running backs, I'll tell you that much. Outside again. Okay. So, yeah, good move by Johnny Wilson. Good route. I mean, a 6'7" guy, you'd think his only ability is going up and getting the football, but, I mean, that's a great route. I don't know what his speed's going to be, but line up on the outside again, looking for somebody to block, waiting for them to come to him. Not always the best. Yeah, and we'll compare where he's lining up throughout the season, because this is week 1, so we can compare this to, like, you know, week 8, I think is one of the games. No way. Oh my goodness. They're going to show the replay, but this ball tracking, we'll go slow-mo. Ball tracking, amazing. Hand placement, great. Fights through the contact of the defensive back's arm, and great play. So the route, kind of just a fake outside-inside, creates separation. I don't know if that's PI in the NFL. I'm not a referee. I don't read the rule book. But whether or not it is or not in the NFL, that was a weird way to phrase the sentence. Whether or not it is in the NFL, it worked in college, and he used it and got separation and was able to make the play. Lined up at the slot, a little bubble screen. Good fake by Travis. Okay. Sets up another screen. Get the ball in his hands. Kind of gets stuck on the blockers. Outside, but in the slot. Good blocking. Just stop looking at the running back. Just block your guy. So, back on the outside. Little crossing route. I mean, I think that's a designed play for number 9 there. You got, it's highlighted again. So you got these all guys that are going to run like across this way, pull the defense this way, and then the running back out of the backfield is just going to, yeah, these guys are all pulling the defense, and you got him, and then you got your safety valve, Johnny Wilson, in case somebody's covering 9, and somebody's covering Wilson more than 9, so he's just more open. Obviously, it's designed, that play is designed for him, and I mean, makes the most of it, gets RKO'd. Yeah, thrown like a rag doll, but they all pull the defense with them. And it's a great design play. Oh. Great play. Fake. Oh, yeah. I mean, he sold it. Sacrifices his running back. Alright, slot, even with the hash. Going out and blocking. You gonna block somebody? They didn't make the play, so yeah, technically. Great job, dude. Great block. I think he's in the slot there again. I feel like this video, like just this LSU game, is taking up a lot of time. I don't know though. I don't have a thing that shows me how long we're going. Lines up in the slot again, just kind of taking away the DBs. Runs them off. Okay. I like Trey Benson. Okay. Like it, you like it. Goes in motion a little bit, stops. Design play. Alright, it's a few yards. Ooh. He just eats the contact. Coleman just runs him off. Makes him open. Okay. Lined up on the outside. He's going to throw it one-on-one. Yes, he is. Is he? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this is why he was projected to the top 10 at the beginning of the college football season draft cycle. I mean, soft coverage, yeah, but sticks with him. Great coverage still. And he just creates separation and just comes down with it. Great tracking. 22's big mad. He's pissed. But that's a great separation, ball tracking, hand placement, comes down with it. Gets 2.5 feet in. Solid. So I think that's about it for his highlights. They're up by enough where they're just going to keep running it. Or they're going to throw it at their ankles. I mean, personally, I wouldn't do that. But then again, I'm not Jordan Travis. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think they're just going to run it for the rest of this video. So we'll move on to Clemson. This one's a little bit shorter. He had 86 yards for 2 touchdowns this game. So this will go quickly. Circling him, so that's nice. I like their white jerseys. Their jerseys remind me a lot of Boston College with the maroon, white, and gold. And then wearing number 4 just reminds me of Zay Flowers, but they're very different players. Okay, I guess we're watching this on a VHS tape. So, bear with me here for this little bit of film. It won't take too long. I mean, it's a good route. Just not... The throw wasn't delivered on time. And good NFL quarterbacks will deliver that on time. So, I'm not too mad at him about that one. Lined up in the slot. Little screen. Gets around. Gets positive yards. Not mad about that. Lined up in the slot again. Good release. Like, good burst off the line. Good catch. I don't know what that route... I don't know. I think it was like a... I think he, like, just faked in and then just cut back to the sideline. So, good route to make separation. Fakes the screen. Cuts across. Wide open. Beautiful. I mean, that's why you run screens with him so often. So you could set him up. So, they bite on the screen. He comes in. His area, I believe, is this area. His zone. He came in. So he sees the screen. And he just abandons the zone. Comes in. They're man coverage, I think. I think they're cover 2. He's the deep safety back. And I think he might have been a safety. And he pulls him off. Fakes the screen. He runs him off. And beautiful play design. And he sells the screen well. And gets open. Beautiful. Lined up on the outside, even with the numbers. Fakes out, cuts to the post. And he gets taken away here. How did he get over there? Are they going to replay this one? Okay, yeah. So, just kind of pushing vertical. Cuts across. Almost horizontally. Straight across. He just wide open. I don't know what the coverage is, but it clearly didn't work. Lined up on the outside the numbers. Comes in motion. Little crossing route. Good play. Good catch while running horizontally. Because catching while running vertically is a lot different than catching while running horizontally. Because, I mean, you're running horizontally, the ball's coming straight at you. When you're running vertically, the ball's coming to you. I mean, it kind of makes... It makes sense if you think about it. You just got to think about There's a difference between it coming to you and it coming at you, I guess. I don't know. No way. Okay. Good coverage. A little bit overthrown. Soft press. Good mirroring by the CB. Oh my god. I mean, that's just great coverage. There's just nothing you can do about it. He's just that good of a player. Pushes him vertical. Safety's coming across. He's ready to take the hit. Brings it down. Tracks it amazingly. Great play. That's a great play. Yeah, that's just a great receiver. Because this is great coverage. I mean, he's with him the whole way. And theoretically, he should never come down with it. But he's got great hops and great ball tracking. And he just... I mean, ridiculous. The DB could have done better to, like, you know, put his hands up or swat it or something, but that's just great. A great play by him. Last game we're going to watch is Wake Forest. We'll go pretty quick through this one. 7 catches, 66 yards, 2 touchdowns. Oh, God. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to see where he's lined up. Is that him? The white on white makes it hard. All right. Likes to run their screens. And he fights for yards. I'm not going to be able to break him down as the play goes, as the game goes. But that's a good little slant from the... Okay, he was on the outside there. So even with the numbers, a few steps, a little crossing, comes in, makes the catch to the contact. I don't know where he's at. What a pass. Jordan Travis is just that guy. Okay. He still held on to it, so that's good. I saw him at the bottom there. He did it. That's actually really good. I like that. We'll go half speed here. I do really like that, I noticed. So he's right here at the bottom, and he's going to run like this little crossing thing through here, and he just dodges and dodges and weaves through all these guys and still maintains his route while getting around people. And you like to see that. I guess their O-line was just not very good, but I mean, he just gets through the guys, gets a little held, but still maintains his route through traffic. So he looks to be in the slot there, pushed vertical. Good catch by the tight end. Is that oh, what's his name? Is that Bell? Who's that? Who's their tight end? Let me look at my big board real quick. Florida State. Oh, I think he. I was thinking of Jatavian Sanders or. Oh yeah, Jaheim Bell. Jaheim Bell. I don't think that's him though. Jaheim Bell wears number 6. Oh. Okay. So that kind of receiver guy we were looking at earlier, that was not a receiver. That was the tight end. That's interesting. He's a little bit smaller. 6'3", 230. So, I mean, I think he'll probably go a little bit later based on he's too short for tight end but too heavy for receiver. Not too short for tight end, but on paper looks too short. He'll be fine. Great play by Travis. Oh gosh. It's a big boy running at you, and he evades it. Alright. Little choppy feet there. Maybe they teach that at the Seminole training camp. He's just pounding the ground with his feet. Ground pound. Ah, that'd have been a great catch. I mean, yeah, obviously. But very, very physical matchup there. They're just fighting each other the whole way. And just overall a good play by the DB. A little PI, but you're not too mad at it. You're not going to call that. Just a good play. Another great play by the safety. I don't know. I don't think it's the same guy, but he sees the ball coming in, times it right, swats it away. Great play. That rhymed. So yeah, that's the tight end. Looks a little small. Oh, what a hit. That's a helmet to the hips. Does not feel good. Usually leaves a bruise. I mean, at this point, we're just watching the game more than Coleman because I can't see the numbers. Oh, that's him at the bottom. Runs vertical. Well, pushes vertical at least. And nothing. Gets out of bounds, I guess. Runs a little in route. Kind of a dig. Not much there, though. He slips. They're not on the same page. So, yeah, I don't think... Oh, he's got touchdowns in here. And we haven't seen them yet. I don't know when we're going to see him. We'll just skip ahead a little bit. And maybe we'll happen to stumble upon one. But it won't be this play. Or this one. Or this one. Bear with me here. I just want to find one of his touchdowns. And we'll see if it's another jump ball. Or if it's a yak. A yak touchdown. Little screen. He's going to take off. Nothing there. There ain't a lot of tight end screens from the looks of it. Great catch by Bill. Alright, I think that's him at the bottom. Jump ball in the end zone. Oh, I mean, this dude, if you get... Yeah, he kind of fell off a little bit towards the end of the year. But, I mean, if you're getting this guy, that's just... One hand brings it into his body. This is... I think that's just the angle, but this guy looks like he's on the field. But that's just a great play. Yeah, this camera dude looks like he is on the field, but I think it's just the angle. But that's crazy. So yeah, I think we're going to end it there. My comparison with Keon Coleman, from the looks of it, based on his 50-50 ball potential and ability, plus his, pushing deep down the field routes, but not a huge, short yard kind of guy, based on all his attributes, by his play style, by his size, everything. My comparison for him would be T. Higgins, another ACC receiver. Yeah, very similar players based on their 50-50 ball ability, based on their play style, based on their, obviously, size. Higgins is listed at 4 pounds heavier, but Keon Coleman has probably put on weight since this initial measurement. So that's going to be my comparison. My receiver orders as of now are Marvin Harrison, Malik Neighbors, Rome Odunze, Keon Coleman. If you're getting the Keon Coleman that we watched in these videos, then you're getting a easily top 15 player in the class. But kind of got taken away in these later games. I might go back and see how many of his touchdown catches were jump balls, because I think every touchdown we saw, other than that one where he was just wide open because on that little fake screen, other than that one, they were all 50-50 balls. And all of the ones that they threw to the end zone, he came down with. So there's that. I guess that is really important. The 50-50 ball is just ridiculous, because usually you'll either get a touchdown, a penalty, or incomplete, or an interception, obviously, but it's more likely for you to get a touchdown or draw a penalty than an interception or incompletion. So these guys are very valuable. I think he'll go in the top 20 for sure. I've seen him falling down a lot of mock drafts, but I don't think that'll end up happening based on his upside. I think he'll perform very well at the combine, especially his vertical and broad jump. Very athletic, and I think that's going to do it for this video. Might do Rome Odunze in the next one. I'm not sure. I kind of want to move on to a different position other than receivers and defensive ends. Might go corners. Might do quarterbacks. Might look at J.J. McCarthy. That'd be fun. Not really going to look at too many running backs for the most part. I've done tackles. I've looked at Joe Alt, Olufashano, Talise Fuaga, Mims, J.C. Latham, and those are the guys I've got to so far on my own time. I'm not going to do film breakdowns on them. Unless you guys want to see that, let me know. But they're not just flashy. It'd be kind of boring to watch in a YouTube video. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the video. Show some support, drop a like, make my day, and I will see you guys in the next video.